Hey guys, it's Husky from Nerd Table, and today I'm going to be talking about all the Easter eggs and references I could find in the fan-made live-action Scooby-Doo show, Mystery Incorporated. This thing is really cool. I hope you guys all do check it out. It's a little over 50 minutes, and their second episode has now just been put on Indiegogo for you guys to go support it so they can make the second episode. And yeah, let's get into it. The show opens with narration by Fred about Coolsville and how the story starts. He wakes up in the middle of the night finding his parents murdered by a mysterious figure. It cuts to Daphne getting herself ready, and Daphne's mom says their butler Reginald has breakfast ready. Now, there is no Reginald as far as I could tell before this show, but in a pup named Scooby-Doo, there was a butler named Jenkins, which would constantly help out the gang, so that would have been a better Easter egg in my opinion. But let's continue. We get our first real Easter egg in this reference with Shaggy giving Scooby snacks, which Shaggy's meant to be a druggy type stoner guy in this, so there's a small chance he might be giving Scooby some doobie snacks. And Shaggy also says his iconic line, Zoinks.
I'm doing it, Dad. Zoinks. You don't have to baby me.
Zoinks with Zoinks.
Also, Shaggy's dad calls him Norville, for which of you who don't know, that's Shaggy's real name. You can also see two Winnie the Pooh stuffed animals in the background of Shaggy's room, for whatever reason. Fred has flashbacks to his dead parents while working out in the school gym, where his teammates are just overly mean to him about his dead parents. I don't understand that. That's always something I've seen in movies and TV shows. It just makes zero sense to me that someone could be that mean. And he gets a phone call from his lawyer, who he put in his phone as idiot lawyer, who we later meet and is named Harvey Birdman.
Harvey. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Birdman.
Which is a reference to the Adult Swim show, and actually had an episode where he was defending Shaggy. We see Velma in her mom's bookstore in her classic look, which is, I think, the closest look we get to all the characters. Then I would probably say Daphne, then Shaggy, then Fred. Daphne says her boyfriend looks like Ronald McDonald when he wears a yellow shirt with his Leatherman jacket, which, fun fact, I just put my 2 weeks in at my McDonald's job, and who knows what's going to happen with me in the future. Just kidding. Announcement about that soon. Fred and Velma meet in the library where Velma says allegedly the same thing killed her dad that killed Fred's parents. While they are talking in halls, you can see Shaggy with his Man-Wolf hoodie passing a flyer for his party to Fred. And Velma makes her classic claim that ghosts and monsters aren't real. The principal is naming all the homecoming queens, and one of them is actually a guy named Blake Bellows, which there is a character named Jonah Bellows, so maybe this is like his relative or something. We get a look at Shaggy's flyer. It's for Coolsville's first underground rave. And now I actually did try to call and text the number on this flyer, but nothing happened, so just a dud. Two of the football players threaten Shaggy to bring drugs to his party, which is, revealed that Shaggy used to be a dealer. After baseball practice, Velma and Fred meet at the Starlight Cafe, where we get a reference to Jonathan Jacobo, the pterodactyl ghost, who appeared in the second live-action Scooby-Doo film and the cartoon. Shaggy goes in this creepy alley in the future Mystery Machine and meets a dealer who is actually Flim Flam from the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, which is heavily inspired the show. I love that we also have these Scooby-Doo cartoon-sounding drugs.
Fizzle rocks, jingle jangle.
Now, Joy Juice is actually from the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. It was used to cure Daphne's werewolfism, but isn't a drug in the cartoon for obvious reasons. Skylar and Devin point out that Shaggy talks to his dog, which I love that they found some kind of way to have Scooby talk, but it's all just in Shaggy's head, just like the rest of us have done with our pets. When Shaggy tries to back out of dealing again, they point out his bloodshot eyes and threaten to tell his dad, the town sheriff, which, for you guys who don't know, Shaggy is, again, meant to be an addict in this. I also love that Scooby doesn't attack the jocks. Like, he growls at them when they first arrive, but then he actually cowers in fear.
Scooby, get him!
Whoa.
Just like he does in the cartoon. Daphne's boyfriend admits that he's going to plant Jolly Juice on Daphne's rival in this show, where Daphne's saying that they'll just point fingers at her, but her boyfriend doesn't care, which, again, is just such a dick move. I don't understand this guy. Too many assholes in the show. Fred and Velma go to Velma's mom's bookstore, and Fred picks up this book, which has a similar skull on it to the skull on the Chest of Demons from the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. Even has those same glowing green eyes. I also love that Fred realizes why Velma doesn't want to be proven wrong. Science is the thing she has always been able to rely on. It makes sense. And with the reading of this creepy book, we get to see the Minor 49er. Now, I do want to talk about this scene for a split second. So in the trailer, we got a similar scene with Fred and Velma, which in the trailer, it seems like it was their first encounter with the Minor 49er, or at least Velma's. It even looked to be the same library. So I don't know why, but they seem to have like remade the original pilot or rewrote it, because Velma seems different in this version as well, as she seems more sarcastic and confident in the trailer, but here she's clearly meant to be more socially awkward. There might even be more changes. Maybe I'll have a video talking about that down the road. Shaggy leaves Scooby in the van with another Scooby snack and meets the Hex Girls, Thorn, Luna, and Dusk, who perform at Shaggy's rave and sing the amazing song that is on my playlists, Hex Girls. That any fan should know that song. Fred name drops the Minor's name, and Velma claims they have started the resurrection of the 13 Pillars, which is another nod to the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. The first ghost is the Minor, who is the scout from hell. Daphne sabotages the drugging of her rival, and then the Minor terrorizes Shaggy's rave, with Fred and the Minor having a bat versus pickaxe fight, while Velma reads from the book and sends him back, with Daphne witnessing it. During the ending narration of the show, we see Shaggy makes his classic Super Shaggy sandwich. Just look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Now, this does have a somewhat post-credit scene after the rest in peace for two of the creators for Scooby-Doo, where Shaggy walks in on the Hex Girl doing a chant talking about the High Priestess Van Ghoul. Now, there is a character named Vincent Van Ghoul from the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo and the cartoon Mystery Incorporated. He was based off of Vincent Price. So I don't know if that's who's that character, if they're going to be the same character, or is it like, or if it's like a gender bent, or if they're making it more of like a powerful like person. And they do this chant which re-summons the Minor 49er, but then puts him into each other's necklace as power or energy or some sort, so I guess we'll find out what that is down the road. And the final scene shows the first ever Scooby-Doo monster, the Black Knight, Killigan and Alley. I hope all you guys appreciate the show and give it the love it deserves. I really hope that the next episode has a lot more Easter eggs. I watched this about 2-3 times. There definitely could have been a lot more references for fans, but I understand that they may not have wanted to focus all the time into that specifically. Then again, they got a fucking Harvey Birdman reference, so I'm sure they could add a little bit more next time. Anyway, though, guys, there is a link to the Indiegogo to go help them make the second episode. Go support it. If you guys want to, go ahead and follow us on Nerd Table. Oh, fuck. Follow us on Instagram. Whatever. It works. Follow us on Instagram and tag them. Be like, hey, at Nerd Table did a breakdown of all your stuff. You guys should show them some. I don't know. Let's work together, Mystery Incorporated, the people who make the show. I would 100% love it. I would be so down to like somehow work with them. Anyway, though, let us interview them. Let us interview you guys, please. Anyway, though, guys, that's it for today. I'm Husky. This has been Nerd Table, and don't forget, Nerd Table forever. See you guys.